that a little tall. I mean, I've got plenty of containers and stuff for it. Lonnie is one to. Hey, hello. Almost a little better. Oh, let me go get a little brick for that. Oh, you know what? I'll probably just put on this battery pack. All right. Maybe a little higher and we'll be all right. That's way higher. But I bet you I'll be better. Not really. Okay, that's good enough. Fire this up. Fire it up. All right. And that one on airplane. Saw an ad last night on Marketplace along with that EQ and an equalizer, EQA or whatever it is, 6, a TEOC, $20. And there was another ad for CDs, which is the bottom box in the thumbnail. You can't see it. It's like a little crate. And I messaged the guy today. I was like, hey, if you have a whole bunch more, I went over there, and this is what I got. So you can't see a whole lot of it. Eventually, you will be able to. But there's a bunch of disc only. This Double Dragon. I have no idea if it has a manual. Regular Nintendo. It has a little plastic sleeve. But that was in this box. I just realized it was in this box when I brought it home and opened it up. Because I was looking at all this. I was looking at Cheap Trick, and there's another disc only in here. All right, so that's supposed to be the Harry Potter. Chances are it's PAL. I mean, it has the international on it. I'm not going to scan every single one of these or all this stuff. The main point is just like a separation of processing. There's a lot of disc only. There's a lot of recorded CDR, CDRWs, stuff like that. Why? Why not let me go to eBay? I guess on-screen shortcut was. What is wrong with you? Cannot connect the camera. I don't know why you have to connect the camera. Why this is. That does not make any sense at all. Unless Wi-Fi is not working, which it is. Because if it wasn't, it would read on here, no Wi-Fi. I mean, it's showing my recently viewed items. I'm logged into the correct account. There it goes. I don't know for some reason. All right, that's about 20 bucks. Start with this stuff here. These ones, I didn't scan all of it, but they're probably like 10 bucks. There's only a couple that I did. I think those were them. This is Minute to Win, Guy Fieri. The disc or the cartridge is in there. Same thing with the, so, you know, it was all within that little bundle. I don't know what Over the Hedge. It's complete. I think it's a little scratched up, something I can fix. These are 10, 12 bucks. Nothing real spectacular. That's a game, DVD game. There's a handful of Barbies. 1, 2, 3, 4 Barbies. All the other ones were either too scratched, so I'll put some Barbie stuff together. I don't know about this particular one. He just found it, and he's like, "Hey, do you do?" I was like, "Yep." This is 7 bucks. Nothing for me. Then some of these Bakugan, and then a Yu-Gi-Oh. And I've sold enough to know. And if anything, I have a plan for these and this type of anime and stuff like that. That one didn't come up on scan. This is just a standard Adventure Time, 7 bucks. Nothing. All right. Nothing exciting with those, but it was just stuff that I grabbed and should be logical enough to grab it. Then I have an outlet. I have a plan for a lot of that anime stuff. Again, I'm not going to go through all these. This stuff just needs sorted, situated, consolidated, all that stuff. And I got to make sure stuff is in here. I don't have another box. I have that one. I'll make do with just making stacks. Okay, that's clean. I don't think this Baby's A Out is the one. It is. It's the widescreen. If this one's not worth anything, because it's too scratched, and I got to make a lot of those decisions. Like if it's too scratched, if it's even like 10, 12 bucks, if it's too scratched, yeah. So that one's only like 8 bucks, not even. Who knows? Can always use a good case for something. Death Race, that was a pretty good movie. Empty. So the empty ones I'll keep because there's a lot of disc-only stuff in here. And if a lot of it's not going to be worthwhile, I'll take it up to the exchange and then sell it to the other, you know, the other means of the ways that I do. Death Race. Empty. Deadwood. Looks like it's missing some. Band of Brothers. Generally, these don't sell. There's no SKU. But put it over there to at least look up. Our Gang. I thought I had this on. Now it's on. Our Gang, couple bucks. I mean, I'm not posting a $6 DVD no matter what I paid for it or didn't pay for it. Sapphire, AOL Sapphire thing. This was actually out in Hiram. The address on this. Current resident, 166 Some Road in Hiram. Hiram's a real small area. The Hiram Water Tower and the small Hiram College. was down there. Gun, Anacondas, Elephant White, AOL, same address. And then there are 2 other boxes of just commons, and I just grabbed this like, oh, that's a Blockbuster case. Piece together like 10 of those, a small amount of those. Sell it like that. Just a small lot of used Blockbuster cases. There's 11 listings, and they go like a good chunk are all under 9. That's just not enough for me. Yeah, depending on all's left when I process all this down, that's just trash. I had a trash thing over there. Old Man in the Sea. $9.10 almost. Does it sell enough? There's 13 listed. 6 have sold. It takes a while to hit 10. But it's clean and it has the insert. I can list it for a little over 10. All right, disc only of Cheap Trick, Joel Case, Billy Joel, Billy Squire, the DVR, DVD, Band of Brothers, another burnable. Scrooge, no. I mean, that was just beat up. Dog chewed on that one. But I got some interesting stuff. Empty. I can always use extra ones of these. Leaves of Grass. I always use the next one of those. Empty. I mean, I can't do much with that one because it's one of these little snap cases. I mean, they do slide out of there like that, but yeah, I could probably take them apart and just keep a couple. And I'll come across. That looks like Wonder Woman. It is with Linda Carter. Nice. The Doobie Brothers. Brian Adams. Rock and Roll Era, Volume 1, 50s and 60s. Aerosmith. These are burnt. Aerosmith doesn't have a cover like that. Then Brian Adams is probably burnt. That Doobie Brothers is a regular one. Let's see what. Linda Carter with those piercing blue eyes. $10. It'll hit 10. I'll check that out later. National Lampoons. $5. Blockbuster case. So I'll put that down with that, replace the case, and put that in the box. Beetlejuice. Give it to my daughter. Shrek. Pirates of the Caribbean. Xbox. Give that to my daughter. She has an Xbox. No, those go there. Armageddon. Blockbuster case. Same thing. No. At least missing a disc. This is one. It's a double flap one. I'll take that step out, get rid of the junk. Go on compass, clean enough. He said something about this Shrek thing. He's like, oh yeah, I got this big DVD Shrek thing. Supernatural. Supernatural, Da Vinci's Demons. I don't know if any of those are worth anything, but they're multi-disc seasons. Deadly Drifter. I'll keep that sleeve to see if I find anything. Scorpion King. That was just junk. Blockbuster. That's not even the right one. That's a different movie in there. Shrek 2. I'll put that down with that one in case the other Shrek 2 isn't as good of condition. Okay. That right there, $30. 30. I mean, there's 4 listed. I have a feeling it's something that will sell. Rod Stewart. That's junk. Randy Travis. Beach Boys. Beach Boys. Boys. This is a gold disc. No. California. Don't know. Recordables. A little box. Something to separate these ones. I mean, I can do anything with. But then there's another box. And then a bin. And then that's it for this media stuff. Skate 3 on the Xbox. If it doesn't play, I have a resurfacer. Give that to my daughter. Ice Age, right there, right here too. All right, so this is a self-help. This one may be worth something, I don't know. I sell a couple of these like little guitar, Hal Leonard, and there's a lot of these other ones. Vegas Vacation in a PlayStation box. Madden. I mean, it's a video game. I'll just look it up anyhow. I got a whole bunch of stuff that's already boxed up. This is going to be the... this Bedazzle, it's clean within... It could be... I mean, it's going to be enough. The Killing Secret. Ari Myers, Soleil Moon Frey, and Tess Harper. See, something like that will catch my attention, even on the spine, as I'm looking at DVDs. The Killing Secret. It's got not well, one's listed at 5, no picture, then it goes over 12. $12. And 9 sell for 10 plus, 9.96 plus. So there's that. Goofy, no, it's a burnt one. These ones usually not, but I'll put that over there. Boston. Amanda. Think I like it. Can't you say? Oh, that's a nice gold CDR. That's burnt. Bewitched, usually not. Oh, there's Gilligan's Island. Okay, so there's some seasons down there. Looks like. No, that is usually not, and that is correct. Lord of the Strings, a rousing spoof of mythical. Them stickers get in the way. $25. Kill Bill. Gilligan's Island, usually not. This is In Their Skin. There's another one that's in the box. Yeah. Not on that. $8. Sex in the City. But these are burnt. Geneva High School. Geneva is just past that, where I was. Derailed, unrated. Clive Owen, Jennifer Aniston, Exhibit. Got another one of those Sinclair DVDs. You know, with the positions. How to use what you got better. Yeah, this is nothing. Or differently, I should say. That's one way how to word it. I can put two together. Spanglish, probably not. Make sure there's a Black Cobra. I sold that. A slim form factor of it. I sold one before. I'll just look that one up later. Yeah, if these are good enough to take up to the exchange. So all this stuff is down here. Take them some CDs and other disc media, whatever they'll take. Usual. I'll check on all those later. That's Friday, next Friday, all that. Far out, man. Strange Wilderness. That was not enough. With Steve Zahn. So my wife and I watch a, well, we did. Haven't watched it in a while. It's called Silo. Anthony Robbins in it. And that's that. And Steve Zahn plays in that. Super bad. Oh man, that's a good one too. All of them. this one like that. Okay. So far out of that, that's not even the good stuff. That's just a box of DVDs that had a bunch of like CDs and other oddball things in it. And, so those ones too. Those snap cases. Okay. Happy Feet. I doubt this one. Correct. Now I need something else to put all this other kind of nonsense in. So I saw something there. Oh. What are the different piles? Well, now looking at the video, it doesn't really look like you could have seen it. So these right here, this is stuff that's I'm going to look at more, or I already know it has a resale value of $10 or more. So I got all this physical, and there's probably 500-600 individual things, some with cases, some not, but I paid $80, and I got the stuff on the right, all electronics for free for me to microscrap. But this is for sale for me to figure out to potential to get listed. The other stuff was just one in the box, the stuff that'll go to like a game exchange and just see what they take on top of all the stuff I already have. And then the piles over here are burnable, CDR, things like that. And then some disc only, but actual legit printings. And then I got to go through this other box. And that's why I cleared this out so I could sit down and do it. The whole box is in my way on where I'm usually at, which is right here. Now I got to get this stuff. And then I'm going to go through this other box. And then the bin that's right below it. And kind of, I might start on well, at least have to sort this micro scrap thing out. This is a hard drive. And this guy gave me all this stuff, some routers, some old PC switch thing, some modems, this hard drive, free. And I started microscrapping, not long ago, a couple months ago. I'm not like actively, but each day I'm out and about, I'm looking in dumpsters trying to find stuff. And I find stuff every day. My brain is going a little more toward like, I have enough time in a day, I might as well hit some other places that are right near me. All right, so these two, let's see if I can go like this. All right, I can have another box. And then the pile down on the bottom down here to the left of my feet is salvageable boxes. Containers, cases, where I can save them and have some like blockbuster cases. Totality, there's probably like 5 or 6, but that's $20 to the right person who wants some blockbuster cases. They're not difficult to get pictures of and list. All right, so this is a good to go box. For now, good to go. Okay. Now pile's not really going to be in my way. And then I can, if I sit down, let's see what this height is. Oh, that is way weird. Way weird. But I'll just do how I usually do. this is about how I usually am. Now I just grab this stuff, and it's a box, and then that little bin, and I can pre-sort it. So there's 3 that are just junk, like the dog ate everything, somebody's dog, like this case and everything, and that's just junk. The box for the exchange. This stuff down here, which is loose, but I'm going to save for the cases for me for replacement. I mean, I'll save a couple of them. There's a couple PlayStation cases down there, PS1. Yeah, PS1 with the memory card slot. Just random stuff out of all this. It is pretty much summer today. So, yeah, that. Oh, man, this is way... There we go. That was way off on position where I was watching myself. All right, so I know I gotta get all this here. Okay, so that's burn. Legit Randy Travis, but that's nothing. Okay. And I know someone who can use some of these CDRs if they want them. Lead it forward. Now, some of these cases may be good enough if I really need some. There it is. And then with some of these jewel and some of the individual stuff, Savage Garden on this gold disc too. Boston, Beach Boys, Rod Stewart, Doobie Brothers. These all look like BMG prints. Leaves of Grass. I don't know, some individual DVDs. I'll, in case I find the art. If I don't find the artwork for some of these, then this is just junk pretty much right now. Billy Joel, Billy Squire, that's legit. Cheap Trick. I actually have these right here. All right, Deadwood Happy Feet. I have no fault. Everything's in there. I'll have to hook that one up. John Mellencamp's Greatest Hits. Mellencamp and Greatest Hits is enough for me to keep. I don't think I've seen this one too often. If anything, who knows, there will be another Mellencamp in here. Right now, I'm going to be going through these, opening them up, making sure it's the right one, and it's at least clean enough for me to just be like, yep, I'll just put these on a pile, and I will just get pictured, or I can pre-scan if I want to. A lot of these I probably will have to, because, I mean, Chris Young, I doubt he sells, so a lot of this I'll have to scan. But see, Vince Gill and Alan Jackson, that's not even the one I need, so that's why I'm doing this. So that's another burnable. So I know this one, no, it's not worthwhile, but it's clean enough to where if I scan, yes, it's listable. I'm not going to list it. I already know that the disc is there. It's clean. It's what it's supposed to be. And then I can put that in the box for the exchange. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Unburnable. Hulk. And Disco de Oro. De la Bach, whatever. Wrong disc in the entire thing. Not even what it's supposed to be. Days of Future Past. The Moody Blues. That's that one. Some Moody Blues does sell. Nights and white sets. And... $6. ZZ Top. Songs of Anarchy. I will bet you Barry McGuire will be on here. Eve of Destruction. All right, let's see here. Son of a Preacher Man. Forever Young. I really can't. Looks like Fortunate Son. Give Me Shelter. Hey, hey, my. Hey, hey, hey. My. What a Wonderful World. House of the Rising Sun. Actually, that's pretty good. I'll put that on the CD player too. CD Lens Cleaner. I mean, they're pretty much all junk, but that does help spin it on there and spins around. Like a record, baby. Round around. Round. So the guy said $70 for all the media. The electronic stuff was all free. And I didn't have any 10s. So I gave him 80. But he's going to reach out to me in a couple days when he brings a bunch of computers back. Reportable. Hypnosis. Stop smoking. Guy was a smoker too. Didn't really smell it, but he was a smoker. Definitely smell it. All right, it didn't smell it. You'd think that you could. Greatest Hits Journey. On a Memorex. That's a heck of a good sticker. Heck of a good sticker. Walmart. Something. Oh, pictures. People's pictures. I don't even have an optical drive. Oh, no, I do. Burnable. The Fugitive. I didn't kill my wife. Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones. Elvis Christmas album. You'd be surprised. I mean, if it's good enough. Good enough. Singing Cyndi Lauper now. Don McLean. Vincent. Is it on there? Yep, number 4. That's one I'll jam to later. Customer Convention CD Sampler. Oh. Bon Jovi. Man Ray, Crystal Waters, The Honey Dogs, Catherine Wheel, 40 Days. I can't tell. Maggie. Free music. The Blackwoods 80s Spotlight. Oh, yeah, that's one I already saw in here. More. Oh, heck yeah. Because that's what I usually play in the CD player. Fleetwood Mac. Defiance. Poison. Live. Greatest Hits. Rascal Flatts. It's a live performance system I will keep. It was basically any single disc of anything else. Rascal Flatts except sealed. I wouldn't bother. Celine Dion. Southern Road Songs. Sweet Home Alabama. One Way Out. So Marshall Tucker Band, The Outlaws, George Thorogood, Johnny Winter, The Fabulous Thunderbirds, Little Feat, Little Village, Leon Russell, Freddie King, John Lee Hooker, Black Oak, Arkansas, Blackfoot, Elvis Bishop, Molly Hatchet, Jason and the Scorchers. That's what I'll put in there. I mean, it's Southern road songs. Clean enough. Play that, play those, you know, for a little bit, and then when I'm done, then I'll get pictures of them and list them. Ah, hold on a minute. Wait, what is this signed? They do. Red, like the band. Lenny, so that's Lenny Kravitz. I don't know who that is. Probably this. Yeah, that is it. Doobie! Don't know. So Red is a band. Now it looks like that signed not only the artwork but also the disc. Just in this whole mix. Which you probably heard that now. And they're both about the same. Red. Andrew Hendricks, it looks like. So if I type this, go Red, I'm going to go Red Andrew Hendricks. Maybe something will pop up right. Red Andrew Hendricks. Red. Okay. Beans first lineup. So that is all that will line up. So Red Andrew Hendricks. Andrew Hendricks. Okay. Not a lot, but it's sports right there. Nothing there. Be higher than Hendricks on New Year's Eve. I mean, Red is a band. Let me just try this. So only a few things come up under. Oh well, I thought it was more than what it was. I think maybe it'll be like Chabelle or something. But to some collector out there, this is something I got for so cheap I could just keep it like that and just list it. Logo there. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, good. I wonder what that's going for. Since our guy Ozzy, he's somewhere else but here. About $10. I have some other Ozzy CDs. I think, yeah. Hinder. Maybe there's going to be some of that 90s stuff like that in all this mix. I just make a small lot like that. Great White. Once bitten, twice shy. Another one of those 80s ones. Whitney Houston. Plain. Portable. Edie Brickman. Edie Brickman. Another recordable. Uncle Cracker. Creed. So both these were in here. I think I still have that burnt copy of Creed. City of Angels soundtrack. I mean, I know it's not, this one isn't Billy Joel, but I'm just making sure that the discs are in here and they are clean. Bodyguard, another, whatever, I just had another one. The Police. Train. Drops of Jupiter. Yeah. $5. Goes right along with Savage Garden. Enchanted Journey, Natural Dreams, mostly not. But it is clean. Share. Seven Dust, Seven Dust sampler. Actually, I just got another Seven Dust CD. But that's not trash for sure. It's just getting put back in there. That's what she said. Celtic Wonder. Phil Collins, Burnt. Blank. Tom Petty. Empty. Burnt. Junk. Eagles. Empty. Time Machine. Burnt. Azus Ethaland. Recovery. From 2012. Recovery discs again. Santana's Greatest Hits. Only. Burnable. Lenny Kravitz. This one doesn't sell, but it's one of those, you can take it up the exchange, they'll give you 5 cents because it'll sell, a lot of stuff like that. And then if they don't buy it, you just look at them, you're like, why aren't you going to go my way? Thin Lizzy. Burnt copy. Billy Currington. See if this is even worth it. Merle Haggard. Nope. Let's just give this again. So it's a promo. It's got promo stickers all over it. Cool. Oh. No, that's legit. Ultimate Christmas isn't going anywhere. See what's on this one. Boys the Men. Elmo and Patsy. Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Coming out on our house on Christmas Eve. You may say there's no such thing as Santa. Me and Grandpa, we believe. Red Anthology. Give you my life, my heart, my home. Just to have you back again. Is there someone you know and you're loving them so, and you're taking them all for granted? They might leave you one day, come and take you away. Empty. 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 James Little, empty. Top Secret, empty. Finger 11. Oh, I like that. Ember. Ember was the color of your energy. Sucks. Leonard Skinner, empty. Empty. But there's all these disc onlys, which could be, I don't know. Colin James, Springsteen. Oh, those are in there. Pavarotti, New Jack City. Disc 1. I need more than that. Cinematic. Interesting. I don't know. But they look the same. Hank Williams. Empty. Brian Adams. Hey, that's in there. Another lens cleaner. Dwight Yoakam. Chesney. Fast and the Furious soundtrack. That looks, I would have to get cleaned. That's enough. Eagles is in there. Desperado. Why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Blues Traveler. Hey, I'll jam to some Blues Traveler. I mean, I'm not buying one of these for $2 in a thrift store, but I'll listen to it here. Yeah. Well, that one's not even empty. Empty. James Oat, empty. Patrick Swayze, Randy Travis, and Black Dog. Nickelback, empty. Portable, Jock Rock. Journey's Greatest Hits. And this is in Leonard Skinner's. Nipper's newest 96 Autumn Sampler. It looks. Yeah, this is classical. But it's enough for me to type it up. American Pearl. I have no idea. Mighty Joe Young. I like the other one. All right. My Little Pony. Very Minty Christmas. All right. So if I hand type that and it's worthwhile, put it in a jewel case, and go from there. I'm not going to hand type all these now because I got this box that I got to try to.
I guess I can do it like that.
Leprechaun 4. Actually, I think I have that one. Scream. Back to the Future 2. Shot. Talladega Nights. Baby Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus. Freddy Fender. No. Journey 2. The Mysterious Island. Blindside. The Gobbler. Adam Sandler. Goonies. Keep your eye out for new Goonies coming out. Probably 2027. Prince the Hits. That's a CD. If that's good enough, I Scream 3. The Ring 2. Motley Crue. Grr, grr, grr. Rage, No Code of Conduct, Buffalo Soldiers, Blackjack. $50. I'm gonna sell that. See if I can get $1. See if I can find that 7 dust in here. Child's Play. True Blood. Yeah, so a lot of these I'm not even finding the ones for the cases. New Care Bears. Okay. So far, it's not like the super best turnaround on the. I still have one more bin. Those are mostly CDs. Yeah, was that empty? Is that what it was? Yeah, I mean, because this I might be able to sell. Might be able to sell just that replacement artwork. Okay. So these are all clean enough and they're in there. Most of them I will be lifting. Most. And I have some free music. And another bin. And I'll stop this one. And then later on, I'll take apart this these electronics for scrapping. But I knew this was going to take a while. I figured I'd go live. Anybody want to ask questions or come in and say hi? I'm here. Hi. Empty. Empty. Country forever. All right, so a lot of the now and wow, that's great music and Michael Stanley burnt Meatloaf. I've been wanting to find Meatloaf. Jim Steinman and Meatloaf. Foreigner extended versions, and it's in there. Yeah. Cold as ice, hot blooded, check it and see. I got a fever of 103. Hot blooded, hot blooded. It's enough. If anything, it's something for here. Joe and Jet, it's enough. I mean, some of these like this, they're in here, they're clean. Yeah, I'll put them up for like $10. They might eventually sell for like $8, but I'm not going to list something that there's 10 of them that are $672 all the way up to $812. The stuff sells listed. I mean, there's 40 of these, and I'll bet you probably 40 plus have sold. Let's see. That's more mainstream, commercialized. Well, 9. They don't really sell for a whole lot, but it's clean. It's in there. Never mind. I stand correct. A lot of these type things. That's only $6, but it's in there. Which is 2 cents. Keep saying that. The best of REM. It's in here too. Cool. I like REM. REO Speedwagon. I'm gonna keep on loving you. If it's the only thing I'll ever do. These, I mean, they don't have any value to them, but they're. Hopefully that's it. No, that's empty. I know that Elvis doesn't sell. Empty anyhow. Black Sabbath, not in there. But this is replacement artwork. And I have a, like I said, I have the Black Sabbath Aussie. That other one. And then I have another listing that I think there's 2 CDs and 2 other cases that are replacement artwork. So that'll just get put in with that. Simple Plan. Interesting throwback on that, huh? A dual disc, DVD, CD, scuffed. If they have value, I will put up on that stack. $12. It's enough to where I can clean it. George Thorogood is empty. Bad Company feels empty. Empty. Alice Cooper. That one's in there. It's clean. It's not going to come that one up. Dirty Diamonds. Cooper Dirty. $15. Freddie Fender. Maybe this one. Nope. Elvis Presley, that one I know, no. Clay Walker, Alan Jackson. Chris Young. Awesome 80s. Judas Priest. Angel of Retribution dual disc CD DVD. Leonard Skinner and 38 special for Christmas. Oh, was Presley just put down there? Von Want. Ooh. That is beat. REO Speedwagon. Gonna keep on loving you. I think that's that one. Well, let's put that in there with that. Blake Shelton. Oh, that's in there. Christmas. Cletus Black. I don't know who that is. Sounds weird enough. I'll look it up right here. I ain't scared. I'll look it up right here. $12. See? We got through that together. A lot of junk. I got my money back, for sure, but a lot of junk. Van Lant. And then it's all this free stuff. Van Zant. $6 complete. This is not complete. And scratched up. Randy Travis. Pearl Jam. All right. I saw this before. Motley Crue. This one is in here. That's good. Another Fleetwood Mac. So I got another one. Put those together. If need be. Garth Brooks, not in there. Bob Seger, working on the night moves. Joe Nichols, empty. Porter, it's in there. Scuff's pretty good. ZZ Top. Kenny Chesney. Kenny Chesney. Man, he's always wearing a... This I have sold. But that is... Yeah. I'll go there. 3 doors down. If I can find that, those sell. Ooh, Halloween hits. Rira. That one's beef. Warren Zevon. The piece of steel or brass? Brass. Sweet. Let's put that in there. Cool. All right. About motor vehicle injury claims. Kanye, not doing too good. Forever Soul. Nazareth. Alan Jackson. Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline. I just learned Crystal Gale is Loretta Lynn's sister. I was like a couple days old. A couple days ago I learned that. Underdose. That's weird. So that is on what feels like a PlayStation disc. Huh. I don't know what that is either. Rod Stewart. Sneak Dog. Don't know. That's what looks like Limp Bizkit or somebody. That's what Google Lens is for. It's burnt. Trans-Siberian. It's good. Warren Zevon. Greatest hits. It's in there. So this I could put in a jewel case and sell just that for probably $8-10. I really want to. And what's this? Metallica, Rob Zombie. Oh, Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. That is completely beat up. So out of all that, listable for the most part. If not, if it doesn't have enough value, it's clean, the stuff is in there, it can go to the exchange. Everything else that's not worthy of that is over here. All that stuff I'll go through some other time, save a few cases, a couple DVD cases, toss the rest out. But all this stuff here has some sort of retail likely value. Resale. But the fun part is all this free stuff. It's just not going to do it like that. And just let me in that way. Might, just, maybe might not. Oh no, there's still room in there. Why are you hiding from me? Actually, take these out like that. That's good. There we go. And then these are personal use. See if anything good's on here. Weekend of, I'm not, air September 15, 16, 2007. Nina Black was absolutely 80s. No idea, but if it's got some good stuff, I will jam. I will bring the house down. Because I like to jam. It's a little more even. So that is pre-sorting. Microscrapping. Probably start that like 6, 7 o'clock maybe.